thank you so much for coming. And it was
Thank you.
lovely to hear your music. I really, really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
So how old were you when you first started writing music?
I was about 11 years old. I think you heard that I played Sunshine for You, and that was the first song I ever wrote.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And what or who were your main influences in music?
My family, really. I grew up in a very musical family, and everyone played an instrument or sang something or did something with an instrument, vocally, whatever. And so that really influenced my sound. We would have family get-togethers, and it would be really, it was normal to me, but everyone was like, this is really weird that everyone's singing and playing an instrument at the same time. So that was my major influence.
And do you prefer an acoustic gig to a normal one?
Definitely. I feel like people can see the side of me that's just very raw and how it, just plain and simple, just who I am and what I'm about.
Yeah.
So, when you play with a big band, sometimes it's easy to get overpowered and lost in it. So it's nice to just have it up and center, me and my guitar.
And why choose coffee house sessions over a normal tour?
Over what?
A normal tour.
Well, I thought that this is a good way for me to show people the raw side of just me and my guitar and what I'm about and where it's all started. There'll be time for all that stuff later on, but why not start with the simple of how I began with everything in a coffee house playing my guitar, so it seems right.
And what's your favorite place that you've performed so far?
To be honest, I mean, as far as the coffee house sessions, this has been probably one of the coolest. And I love that shot. It's very cozy and nice in there. And this morning on the radio was a really nice performance, too. I played at the BBC of Northampton.
Oh, okay.
Or it's not Hampton, Northampton. I don't know why it's silent. It's so weird. But anyways.
Yeah. And is gigging in America different to gigging in England?
I don't know. I mean, I think that there's a lot of competition in America. Everyone's trying to do something, and a lot of it's the same thing. So it just depends on where you're at, and what level that you're wanting to do it at. So.
Okay. And what advice would you give to young musicians?
Just to not give up. So many people have tried to tell me not to pursue what I'm doing, and here I am, and I'm being able to travel the world. Excuse me. I'm being able to travel the world and do what I love, and that to me is accomplishing my dream. And if I would have listened to people back then saying, you should really just stay focused and get a real job and this and that, I mean, I would be miserable. So you got to stay true to you and be happy with what you're doing.
Okay. And lastly, how do you cope with pre-gig nerves?
If
you get them.
I don't really get them anymore. I just, I used to, and I just had to give up and be like, what am I afraid of? I'm just giving a part of myself and showing that side of myself to people, and if they don't like it, then so what? I mean, that's what, I have nothing to lose. So, so every once in a while when it's like a huge crowd, I do get nervous, and I just try to shake it off, and usually I'll go and take a shot of some kind of alcohol, to be honest, or have a glass of wine, and that helps chill my nerves.
Okay,
So,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for having me.